Hi everybody, welcome back to a brand new video and to a refresh and clean with me. As you can see, there is lots coming up in this video. I'm excited to get going. First off, we are in the kitchen. I've got lots of dishes and bits and pieces here on the sideboard to pop away, so I'm starting with that task first. The kitchen is very much the heart of our home, so it does get quite messy quite quickly. I've got two children. I've got Amelia, who is 4, and Theo, who is nearly 1, so I do feel like our kitchen does get quite messy quite quickly, with cups and bowls and bits and pieces. I do not have a dishwasher and I cannot wait for the day that I do, so I do feel like I'm constantly washing up quite a lot. I'll be honest, I do let it pile up because I'd rather just have a big pile to do in one hit. Obviously then wash as I go, as cooking is done as well. That does help keep it down, but I do feel like I'm literally forever in this position of washing up lately. So yeah, cannot wait for that dishwasher one day. Right, washing up is all done, and I'll be honest, I am going to let that drip dry and put that all away once it is dry. I'm moving on to countertops now, so I do just like to move everything off of the sides as much as possible anyway, and then give these all a spray down. I very much like to spray wipe done by Flash, so I really love that, using that, and so that is what I'm doing currently. We have got white worktops, so they do show up quite a bit of dirt, and then just popping everything back. Might have a little reshuffle in the new year just to try and get as much off of our work surfaces that don't need to be there as possible. Maybe go for that minimal look. Let me know in the comments down below what you keep on your kitchen countertops and maybe what I should put away. I'd love to know. They feel so cluttered at the moment, so I'm definitely gonna go in the new year and make my life a little bit more minimal, I think. So I've got these little bins as well that we keep in our cupboard, and they're clear acrylic, so I really love those. So we use those ones for snacks, so I'm just popping those away back where they're meant to be in the cupboard, and again just giving this side a nice wipe down. So that is the kitchen all done. As I said, I will put that washing on the rack there away when it is dried. I'm moving over to my dining area now. I just have some sheets up there. That is all done. So actually they need a little bit more drying, so I'll just leave those, and then I'm just going to give the dining table a bit of a tidy up as well. My daughter really enjoys colouring in at the moment. So we have so many colouring in pencils, and this was a lovely little book for my son as well, that he got gifted at a baby class because it was our last one, so that needs to be popped away as well. And as I said, just a lot of Amelia's colouring pencils, pens and pads and different things like that she had out that also need to go away. Again, getting that Flash spray wipe done and just giving the table a good clean. This little area, kind of a little nook in the corner here, that I've put these mats down, these little soft mats, just if Theo or Amelia want to have a little play. So I've set out some toys with a little basket, so I'm just going to have a little reset in this area. Obviously the toys all come out and it gets a little bit messy sometimes. We've got a little chalkboard behind as well, for them to play with, so that is this area all done. And as always, I am throwing on another wash load. As I said, I have 2 young children, so this feels like my basket is never ending. I did have some towels to wash, so that is what I started to throw in, and then just to bulk it up if I have any other little bits of clothes or whatever, I just sort of threw that in there as well. I'm moving on to hoovering now. Having young children again, they obviously have lots of crumbs and stuff around when we're eating, so around the table especially did need a really good hoover. Obviously I do pick this up and tidy every day after dinner time, but it was in need of a bit of a hoover as well, so that is on my list. I absolutely love my shark hoover. This one is absolutely brilliant, so the spotlights really do help to show up all that dirt that needs collecting. Washing is now done, so I've got a free area here, so I'm just going to be popping the towels and a few bits of clothing as well up on the area to dry. Next, I'm moving into our front room. This doesn't need a lot of tidying. I just want to reset it a little bit. There's some few clothes that need to go upstairs, especially in this corner. It's become a little bit of a dumping area, so I've just got some clothes that are clean that needs to go back upstairs with Amelia's teddy too. This little foot buffet really needs refilling with the beans inside, so I really do need to get some more of those. Amelia jumps all about everywhere on it, so that's why it's gone super flat at the moment. Just resetting the sofa as well, putting the cushions and fluffing those up a little bit too, and then just giving everything a hoover.
What's going on? Look at me sometimes like all you want to do is run. Hear me out, hear me out. It's all the things you never show. There are the things I want.
So that is the front room, all complete, tidy and reset.
Great start in your heart so slow. But if you don't
Next, moving on to the hallway again. This is another room that gets a bit like a dumping ground. There's always just so many like shoes obviously being in the hallway, so I've got these baskets. One have my kids' shoes and one have ours. Obviously ours being that bit bigger, they only fit a couple, so I do put the rest under the stairs, which I'm about to do now. And then I just need to tidy up the console table as well. I got a couple of trays and bits to hold keys and pieces like that, but it just had, it became a bit of a dumping ground, so just needed a bit of a general tidy.
secret start in your heart so slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I can't.
So that is now all complete and looking much better as we walk through the front door.
Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights.
Now it's time to take everything up the stairs that I've left on the stairs. I really do need one of those hallway stair baskets. That's going to be on my list maybe for the new year as well, because we always constantly have things left on the stairs to take upstairs. Okay, one of my biggest jobs for today is actually tackling the oven. And I'm going to be honest, I did do this the next day, so if any eagle eyes out there spot the jumper change, that is because it is the next day now. But my little boy woke up from his nap, so I have spread this over a couple of days, this video. The oven is definitely in need of a clean, and I've found a bit of oven pride in the understairs cupboard, so I've got that out, and as you can see the before here, the oven desperately needs a clean. before Christmas, before the turkey goes in there. And then, if I'm honest, once I've cleaned this, nobody is allowed to use this oven until Christmas. So it's going to be left clean and tidy and ready for Christmas Day. I'm only joking, of course we can use the oven, but yeah, I definitely want to keep it clean and give it a good spruce up now. But it's one of those jobs that you just put off, but you do feel so much better when it's done. It really needed scrubbing. If I'm honest, I needed to get like maybe a more abrasive sponge, like a Scrub Daddy, but I didn't have one, so I just worked with what I had and just went for it.
29 and I find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be.
So this took a few attempts going over with some soapy water as well, and then I felt like it needed going in with something else, so I got out the pink stuff. I'm sure we all know about the pink stuff. It is absolutely great. So I got some of this and also worked that into the bottom as well. If I'm honest, there were some real stubborn stains at the bottom. It probably needed the oven cleaner, oven pride left maybe to give it a bit of a soak, but I am doing this again when my son is napping, so I kind of only had that hour-ish window here to get make sure this was done and completed, because yeah, no way could I have done this if he was awake. So I really did need, maybe next time I'll go in and really give it a soak, but this definitely did help and got it's so much cleaner now. As you can see, I've moved on to the glass as well, and again there was quite a lot of grease and stubborn marks, but this really brought it up, and yeah, it looks so much better now.
Life lessons come one in a dozen, the other 11 get something from.
Look at that bowl, it is disgusting, but it does feel so satisfying giving this a proper clean.
The other 11 get something from nothing. Life changes, just open the door. One thing's certain, I'll always be yours.
I am so happy with the result. Having a mirrored front, it was something that as well I just couldn't leave the front, knowing that I've just done the inside. So I'm just giving this a wipe over as well, because it does show up quite a few finger marks. I am so pleased that I got that job done. Now I'm going to be soaking the trays, so I'm just going to leave those in the soak for a little bit. It's a little bit embarrassing showing you this. That is the sort of grill tray, which looks terrible, and so what I'm going to do is just leave that to soak in very liquid, really hot water. Whilst I am leaving them to soak, I thought I'm going to do a couple of refills as well. So I'm just going to refill our hand wash and washing up liquid. Under our sink is where we keep all the spares, and I noticed that we had little bits of hand wash everywhere. So I'm just going to refill as much as I can into each one, and then refill our dish soap as well. So I'm back in the front room now because Theo still hasn't woken up from his nap. So I thought I'd tackle a few stains that I've noticed on our sofa. As you can see, there was a yellow line there, and this mark here hadn't come out either. I found that I had some carpet like cleaner that get out stains from your carpet. So I thought, you know what, I'm just going to give this a go on my sofa. It's material as well, so I thought it can't harm it, and will probably get the stain out as opposed to me buying something new. So it actually did work a treat. So I just sprayed it directly onto where the stain was, and then just gave it a really good scrub as well. And then I'm just pointing out to you there where the other stain is. So again, just giving that a really good scrub as well. And this, I have to say, got a little bit addictive. As soon as I saw any little marks, I moved on to the armrest here, as well, as there were a few marks probably where drinks have been spilled or stuff like that. So just really going in on this sofa. We've had it a good few years now. It has battled Amelia being a toddler. She's a bit older now, but it's gone through that, so I feel like we may as well have it a couple more years if we can. So until Theo's a bit older and toddler, and we'll look after it as best we can, but we may as well get through the kids' toddler years and then treat ourselves to a nice new sofa once we can properly look after it. So what I'm doing here, as I'm going to be giving sort of TikTok viral hack a go. Again, I've shown this in a previous video, but if you that was Fabulosa, but if you have any Zaflora, stuff like that, then what you need to do is pour a capful in a bowl of boiling water, soak a cloth in it, and then just give this a rub over your sofa like so. Look at those amazing lines it leaves. No one is now allowed to sit on this sofa, but it does bring up the sofa beautifully, and yeah, it smells amazing. I'll be honest, the back is a little bit harder, just because the cushions are a little bit softer at the back, but it really smells so nice in this room now. Whilst I'm deep cleaning, I thought I actually haven't deep cleaned or given the washing machine a deep clean. This is obviously really important because it does clean your clothes, so don't forget to do this. And if you put in bicarbonate of soda with white vinegar, and put this on a hot wash, this will really give your washing machine a deep clean. And what you can do is actually throw some dirty cleaning cloths in there, so you're not kind of wasting that wash. It is actually washing some of your cloths, and that will really give them a deep clean as well. And just really to clean out your washing machine, this is a really good way to do it every couple of months or so. I'm moving now on to the oven racks. So these have been soaking for a while now, so I'm just going to give these a good scrub as best I can, and just bring these back to a nice bit of a shine. So this is looking much better now, so can't wait to pop that back into the oven, and I'm so glad that that job is ticked off my list. My last job of the day is to take down the dry washing on this other area and pop that away. But thank you so much all for watching. I really appreciate you watching my videos, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, because I'd absolutely love to have you. I make lots of cleaning content like this, so come along and join. I'd love to have you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.